we've made it to Santiago. We're here. Something that rhymes with smooge schmoisening. Anyway. Okay, day 12. Had a day off the bikes yesterday and on our feet, hiking for Meg's birthday. Gotten started by noon today, which is roughly average for when we're starting our rides lately. 77 k's on the docket today and lots of climbing. Currently on climb 1 out of 7. So yeah, be a challenging old day in the saddle. Then we've got a few of those coming up, but yeah, we'll just see how we go. Afternoon update. It's now 3 hours after we've started and we've gone 22 kilometres. It's a big climb and a very difficult descent. My hand is still a bit banged up from the crash the other day, so we've just stopped to bandage it up and I've thrown some cloths in, so hopefully that will make the rest of the ride today a bit less painful. About 50 k's left to go. Still haven't had too much in the way of lateral punch, so yeah, plenty more to do. So this is a pretty common occurrence in Chile, is stray dogs will come out and chase you as you are riding along. Normally they're just defending their home yard, so they'll run out onto the road and bark at you for a couple of 100 meters until you go on. It's about the only sprinting we're doing at the minute, but this one, he just wants company. Ooh, hey buddy. We've done 30 k's of fairly unremarkable country roads up to now. We're just on the edge of Lake Colbún, which we'll be skirting for the next 15 or 20k until we head to our campsite, which we have looked up on the internet, contacted, found that they are available through an easily findable internet link, contacted them on WhatsApp, they've confirmed they're available and they're waiting for us. So this is basically how we were hoping every camping interaction has gone. This is the first time, at least so far, that it's all gone smoothly. And we've been here for the better part of 3 weeks. But yes, yeah, today's been pretty good. Day 13, got about 75k to do. We had a nice little stay in a camping spot last night, and the people that we chatted to there, when we told them we were taking this road, said, oh, you'll find lots of adventure there, and yes. So this bridge in front of us has been destroyed in a recent flood. So I'm going to try and cross the river with my bike. We've already got Meg's bike and my bags across. Let's see how this goes.
You don't even need me.
Hey. Almost there. Almost there. Ooh, didn't even get the wheels wet. Haha! Yes! Afternoon update. After our second arduous river crossing, we're now going down this, air quotes, road. And we've covered 16 kilometres for the day out of a planned 93. So some plans may need to get reassessed. Making our way around the edge of Lake Colbun. Just been overtaken by a motorcyclist going in the other direction, so I think that might mean good things about our ability to cross over the rest of the obstacles and bridges that might be in our path. But yeah, it's been such slow going so far today that I think it's quite unlikely we will make it to our original campsite. Anyway, we'll do some more adventuring and catch you later. Evening update. We're back on tarmac roads for the first time in about 5.5 hours, which is good. We think we're gonna find a place to stay in Colbun, which is down at the other end of the lake. We've only done about 40k so far, but it's like about 240. We are both tired, dirty, and pretty broken. So yeah, we'll just see what we can come up with and hopefully have a long shower and a cold drink before too long. Alright, day 14. Day 13 in the gravel roads around Lake Colbun really knocked us around yesterday, so we're starting a fair way behind the 8 ball. So today it's all business, as much tarmac as we can stomach. We're going to try and ride about 110 k's from Colbun, where we stayed last night, to a town called Calcanes. Not much between those two. There's a ferry crossing at one point, a couple of little hills, but yeah, trending flat to downhill. So yeah, just looking to tick off a big number of k's today. See how we go. So there's the ferry over the other side of the river that we were hoping to take, but it's not operational at the moment because of all of this flood damage. So, once again, we're going to have to find another way around. Okay, so we've taken a detour about 15 kilometres to the north, which is a bit of a shame because we're mainly heading southwest today. But we're now on the Ruta Los Conquistadores, which, in addition to being a famous mountain bike stage race in Costa Rica, is also the name of this road, which hopefully after a nice ride of about 69-70 kilometres will drop us at our destination in Calcanes. But yeah, it's going to be a long day one way or the other. Alright, it is 7:40 PM. The sun is beginning to set. We've done 110 k's so far. Still have 15 left. To get to the hotel and sleep. We have already organised in advance. It's been a long old day this one. Alright, day 15. You join us on a climb about 20 k's into the day's route. It's quite a climb heavy route today because we're crossing the foothills that will take us to the Pacific Ocean. We're heading west and we're going to the beach. So yeah, quite a bit of climbing to do today. Rather the opposite of yesterday's ride, which was very long, entirely tarmacked and pretty flat. Today's is a little shorter, but with more climbing and more gravel. Hopefully, we'll be able to pitch up our tent by the ocean and maybe go for a walk along the beach later. But we've got a big day planned tomorrow, so we'll just see how we go. Day 16, and there's the Pacific Ocean. Gonna have a bit more of a chill day today after the last two were pretty intense. So we're thinking we might just ride down the coast for an hour or two until we find a nice campsite. And then pitch up our tent and enjoy the beach. Hopefully a very chill day across the sea. It was only going to last so long. Day 17. Woke up with a nice beachside campsite, got packed up and ready to go, and I got a flat after about 20 minutes. We have not made a whole lot of progress early on. About 80 k's to do today, or at least that's the plan. I'm going to hug this coast road for 15 or 20 k and then follow the river inland a bit. Hopefully end up in the town of Keon by the end of today, but yeah, we'll just see how we progress throughout the day, or if some dog wants to chase us there.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, late afternoon update. We just stopped in the town of Puilemu. I had a flat tyre, which we only found after we'd come out and eaten our lunch, which we then took an hour trying to find and fix the source of the problem. My rear tyre now has a tube with 2 patches in it, and 2 tyre boosts to try and protect against nicks and cuts in the outside of the tyre. Look, we'll just see if it holds, but it's been a frustrating afternoon. Anyway, accommodation's booked for tonight. It's about 40-50 k's on the road. Hopefully we get there in time to enjoy it.
Many unbearable hours later.
Evening update. After I left the water filter at our accommodation yesterday and my sandals at our campsite this morning, I have now left my glasses at a toilet stop about 5 k back down the road. So Meg's gone on ahead and we'll hopefully be able to check into the hotel. And I'm gonna try to not lose 3 things in 24 hours. Day 18. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. We've been riding for a little bit over an hour because it was a very slow morning in Keon because the rear flat tyre that was giving me trouble all yesterday continued to misbehave this morning. Eventually took it to the only bike shop in town who maybe were able to sort it out and get going. But because we got started so late, the 100 k's that we had originally planned into this blockhead wind being swapped out, and we'll just do 50 today and 50 tomorrow and resign ourselves to losing a day. We still want to take a rest day in Los Angeles after tomorrow because we will need to get a few things that we've lost so far. We'll need to wash our clothes, we'll need to take care of a few other little admin bits and pieces, go grocery shopping and those sorts of things. But I think we're both pretty keen to have a rest at this point. Alright, day 19, last day before the rest day. Didn't end up making it quite as far as we hoped yesterday. Ended up getting a hotel in a town called Cabrero, so we've got about 55 k's to do this morning. The bad news is that's probably going to be into a headwind most of the way. The good news is that we filled up with donuts just before we left, and this is the nicest ciclovia we've been on in ages. Very stress-free riding, which is good. So we'll just see what today brings. We've been making our way along this gravel road, so we can skip the busy main road and save some kilometres. Oh, it's fun, but it's very sandy. So we're alternating between trying to ride and hang. Alright, afternoon update. Stopped for a bit of lunch. It's quite a nice lunch actually. We've got about 30 k's to ride until we're Los Angeles. No, not that one. Got a rest day ahead. Sun's out. Light breeze, not a headwind, a slight cross breeze. Yeah, I think morale is fairly high. So we've taken a couple of back roads, onto some very back roads. Doesn't get a whole lot more macaroni than this. Hopefully we end up where we're meant to be going, but for now we're just enjoying the adventure with this. Alright, we are rolling into Los Angeles. A little bit later than we intended because you'll never believe it. I had a mechanical issue. A flat tyre, and I can only use the smallest of my 3 front chain rings, which means that I've been spinning along a flat road at 11 k's an hour for about the past 90 minutes, which is not a whole lot of fun. But only a few k's left. Start to think about a rest day. Cannot come soon enough.